Hi everyone. It is Monday, March 11th and the start of week 9 in the course. Only 5 days to go until spring break. We've made it this far. After spring break, we'll catch our breath and everything will be downhill to the finish. Now, given that it's week 9, you know what that means. In this class, in weeks that are multiples of 3, we have an exam. So this is an exam week. I know. It's Friday before spring break. You might remember I warned you about this way back in the start of the class. It's not my fault they put spring break there. I sure wish spring break was in week 8. That would make it a lot easier. But we have an exam on Friday. I hope that you have planned for that. I gave you a heads up at the start of the class. Now the key is it is on the Friday before spring break, but the Friday is before spring break. So we are going to have that exam. Now it's an online class. If you're traveling, if you're out of here, hey, they have Wi-Fi just about everywhere. Hopefully you'll be able to do this exam even if you've headed for home or maybe a warm sunny place. Maybe you're even traveling that day. You can find some time at an airport. I hope you get a chance to squeeze this exam in. Now if you don't, that's okay. You are welcome to skip this exam. As you know, in this class, we drop the worst of your 5 exams, so you could take a 0 on this with no impact on your grade. You are free to do that. It's one of the reasons why I build in the dropped exam, so you have the freedom to choose if one doesn't work for you. So if this doesn't work for you this week, you can choose to skip it. Now last Friday I sent out a video to you all about exam 2. I hope you've had a chance to see that. If you haven't, please watch that immediately. It'll give you some heads up to perhaps improve performance on exam 3. One thing I realized in reflection I meant to say in that video, but I forgot to, is I need feedback from you all. I gave you all some feedback on what I was seeing in exam performance and my guesses about what might be going on. If I'm missing something big, if there's something I need to better understand about the exams, about how they're delivered, about how I'm preparing you for exams, please let me know that. You can send me an email, stop by my office, ask for a Skype office hour. I'd be happy to visit with you about it. I'd love to get more feedback from you all about that as well. So the exam is on Friday, same as usual. It's a 40 question exam, well 41, 40 multiple choice plus 1 short answer. You'll have 40 minutes to do it. You really need to be prepared so you can answer a lot of the questions right off the top of your head from memory and preserve a little time to look up some questions from your notes or slides or readings if you need to, but make sure you are prepared for that exam. Make sure you've got 40 minutes of uninterrupted time in a quiet place where you can concentrate and you have reliable internet access and knock that exam out. There is a study guide posted that includes the possible short answer questions are on there, so check those out and be prepared to have a really strong short answer question as well. So what about our content this week? This week you are going to love our content, at least students usually do. This week we talk all about how in the world do we manage our emotions, chill out, reduce and cope with stress. We're going to talk about a variety of strategies for reducing stress and coping with stress. We'll talk about mindfulness a little bit. There's actually an assignment that begins this week for you to actually try out some different relaxation strategies and report back how they work for you, which you prefer. Now that assignment isn't due until the Friday after we return from spring break. So that week we have after spring break, it'll be due that Friday. So you've actually got almost 3 full weeks to do it, including spring break. And what better thing to do on spring break than to chill out a little bit? And so you can actually do the relaxation assignment, chill out on your spring break, and kind of get 2 things done at once there. Let's see, quiz is due on Thursday because we have an exam this week. We always close the quiz on Thursday, so check that out. I'll just mention in advance too, I will not be opening content during spring break. I want you to take that break. I think you need that to rest and recharge, step away from class as much as you can. So I'm not even going to put it out there to tempt you to work on it during the break. We will start up with a Monday after spring break, or actually the Saturday at the end of spring break. I'll post it in the weekly update video on the Monday after to get us rolling with week 10. So that's it for now. Exam on Friday. Hope you do well on that. The quiz closes Thursday at midnight. Have a great week. And if I don't see you before then, have an awesome spring break. And I'll talk to you all soon. Go Pokes!